Hey everyone, in this FIFA 23 Chemistry Explained video, I'm going to clear up how chemistry works in the new version of the game because it's very different to FIFA 22, but it's not too difficult when you understand what's going on. So first of all, we're in the squad view of Ultimate Team and I want to show you where you get the help that introduces how chemistry works. So down the bottom you can see I've got the menu button that says help, and if I go to chemistry introduction, this helps you understand what on earth is going on. So what we've got is, like if FIFA 22, if you add players of the same country / region, league or club, you build chemistry. Now that's similar to what we had before. However, the system that previews it is different. So what this first page is saying is, look, if you get 3 French players in your squad, that'll earn you 1 chemistry point. Now, if we had more than that, if we went up to 6 players, that would earn us 2, and if we went up to, I can't add 10 players, that would give us 3. But in this case, because we've only got 3 in this pretend squad, as shown on the right-hand side, each of them earns 1 chemistry point. Easy stuff. Let's have a little look at the next example. It's saying players can have up to 3 chemistry. Add players with the same country, region, league or club to increase their chemistry. So this is now looking at the country, league and club. And you can see in this case it's saying that the squad that we have for this example has 6 players are from the same country / region. And that's given a bonus of 2 chemistry points. There's also 1 chemistry point coming from league because 3 players in the squad also come from the same league, so there's 1 chemistry point there, but there's only 1 player from the same club, and because we haven't filled kind of like the first tier with 3 players, we get no chemistry points there. But 2 + 1 = 3, which is why on the badge you can see 3 little diamonds on the chemistry. So let's move along and see how this works in my particular example here. So you can see those little diamonds in each of my players. Some have 3 chemistry, some have none. So can we see how this is all working? Pretty easy. First of all, let's have a little look at this one here. So we'll have a little look at Marshall here. You can see he's got 3 chemistry points. If I right stick over, I move to the chemistry view, which shows how this is working. So it's saying he's French. There's no one else that's French in the team, so there's no chemistry points there. He plays in the English First, which is the Premier League, so he's getting 2 chemistry points for there. And he plays for Man United, and there's 1 little sort of chemistry perk coming from there because there's another player that's common in the team with that. So he's getting that. Now what's interesting about this is that chemistry is now built across the squad, whereas in FIFA 22 you used to get links where players were next to each other on the screen, but that's no longer the case. That doesn't really matter anymore. So if we look, if I just move this back to here, and on the left hand side you can see total chemistry. One important thing now is chemistry is now out of 33 rather than 100. So that's the maximum you can get because you get 3 for each player on the pitch. And we can make that area bigger by holding down the right stick button, and then you can see how this is built up. So it's saying English, so we filled the first tier with 2, then the next tier is another 3, so we're getting 2 points there. And then the Premier League that we've got, or Ing 1, again we've got the first 2 slots working, so there's 2 there, and there's also Man United first slot filled with 2 players and 1 there, which is kind of then represented on the right hand side. So players like this, where we go over, there is no link whatsoever because we've got different country, different league, different club. So there is nothing there that's very useful. And then we've got some like this one where we've got 2 here where we've got England, but he's in the English 4 and he plays for a different club as well. So if we change that one to someone where we've got a better link, so like Mings here, pop him in, and you can see he gets the 3 perk, and that's up in our total chemistry on the left hand side from 20 to 21 because we've got that perfect 3 point because he's getting 2 from English and 2 from the Premier League as well. That's the main things. The one thing I want to point out is if you play a player out of position, you will also lose the chemistry perk. So if I flick these 2 around, look, the little chemistry icon changes to an exclamation mark. We can see both players are out of position. And if we look at the player themselves, there's no perks for chemistry. So you can see player chemistry 0 and no perks for it. If we flick those back, and we look at that player again, so I'm pressing the right stick to have a little look at the player. When you have good chemistry, you will get perks for the player. So you can see I'm getting +4 on a number of the attributes of this player, and that's the reason for building the good chemistry, to give your players a boost inside the game. So as you go forward, you will see that happen throughout. So if we have a little look at this player, you will see some perks. So he's getting +2 for having 2 chemistry, but not quite as good as +4 for having 3 chemistry. That is it, my friends. I hope that's cleared things up for you. It is a bit confusing when you start out, but hopefully that all makes sense now. Enjoy building good chemistry throughout your squad. Obviously, you want to be buying players that have some sort of link. You can do that with a transfer menu and look for players of, same club, country, etc. I'm sure you're used to that. I hope that was useful. If it was, big thumbs up, please, would be much appreciated. Any comments welcome. Hopefully I've cleared it up. If you've got a question about other things about FIFA 23, have a little look at the rest of my channel. I'll be banging out loads of tutorials on FIFA 23 in the coming days. Hit that subscribe button if you'd like to be kept up to date with my latest and greatest videos. That would be awesome. I'd much appreciate your help. Thanks so much.